Gunderson. And Wood will win the tip. It's back to Brady Ahlemeyer in the backcourt. Ahlemeyer bringing it up. Kicks it off to Carson Trompke on the left wing. A 2-3 defense here out of the Falcons. Ruggles off to Hoberty on the left side. Back to Ruggles here on the right. Down the corner goes Trompke. Back up top to Ruggles. Left side it goes Hoberty. Now to Ahlemeyer. Back up top Hoberty. Ruggles. Right side off to Trompke. Looking inside for Wood. Can't find him. Ruggles. Back to Trompke. Thought about the three. Drives inside. Now finds Brohdey Wood. Spin move off the left-hand side. And Brohdey Wood has the first basket of the season for the Trojans on a great spin move. Here's Unrain. Guarded by Trompke. Man-to-man defense from the Trojans. And almost stolen away here by Ruggles. Now back up top it comes. This is number 12 with it. That's Baker. Baker off to Parker Johnson. And back over here. And this is Unrain. Back to Baker. Baker up top. Gets it off to Kisker. Adam Kisker off the right side. Hawkswell now. Back up top to Unrain. Unrain tries to drive. Kicks it back out. Baker for three. Shots off the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes down to the Falcons. And they kick it back out. Unrain. Right side. Kisker. Going to drive inside. Blocked by Brohdey Wood. Back out to Hawkswell. Up top. Unrain for three from the top of the key. Buries it. 3-2 Falcons here in the early going. Both teams able to score on their opening possessions. Hoberty guarded by Unrain. Brings it across the timeline. Kicks it off to Trompke. Trompke. Left side over to Ahlemeyer. Inside Brohdey Wood. Bobbles it. Keeps it in control. Back out to Ruggles. His three on the way. He got it. Trenton Ruggles buries a three. His first shot as a Trojan. He's got 3 points on the board. 5-3. Unrain. Off to Hawkswell. It's knocked away. And Ahlemeyer has it. And he loses it. As goes in the hands of Unrain. Back over to Kisker. His shot's up. We're tied. Ahlemeyer had good hands there, but he just went right to a Falcon. Creighton Ruggles with it, going to bring it up the floor. He'll bring it across the timeline. Kicks out. They're going to call him for a travel. Coach Shepard with a little coaching of the young man. And it'll be inbounded here. Jack Baker will get it in to Jace Hawkswell, guarded by Ahlemeyer. Man-to-man defense out of the Trojans, and the Falcons playing a 2-3. Unrain. Back up to Kisker. Left side it comes to Baker. Back up top, Hawkswell. Hawkswell kicks it out to Unrain on the right wing. He'll drive against Trompke. Back out to Kisker. He traveled, got away with it. Picks it back up. Baker for three. Off the rim, won't go. And Hoberty skies up, rebounds it. Here comes Ahlemeyer on the outlet. Down to the left wing. Going to drive. Gets into the short corner. Tried to find Brohdey Wood, and now they're going to call him for a travel. That was Ahlemeyer with the travel right there. Ahlemeyer drove the baseline, wanted to get it out to Brohdey Wood, but somebody stepped in front of him at the last second. They're going to get it in. This is Kisker up the floor. It comes to Unrain. Unrain working against Trompke on the right wing. He'll come back to the top of the key. Right side, Hawkswell. Back up top to number 22, Parker Johnson inside to Kisker working against Wood, and he traveled. Oh, they're going to call Brohdey Wood for a foul. So the first foul of the season belongs to Brohdey Wood, as did the first basket of the season. A lot of firsts coming here for Brohdey Wood. Get it in. This is Unrain. Unrain thought about the three. He's going to drive inside. Steps back to the top of the key. Now goes right side, Hawkswell. Hawkswell back up top to Kisker. Left side it comes Baker. Baker back up top, Unrain. Guarded by Trompke. Gets it off to Baker on the left wing. Back up top to Kisker. And over. Knocked away by Brohdey Wood. Almost got the steal. He goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. Good hands by Brohdey Wood. Baker to inbound it. Volleyball line high, far side line. Going to get it in. And he's going to get it in the backcourt. This is Unrain. He'll bring it back across the timeline. Picked up by Trompke. Picks up his dribble. Goes right side to Hawkswell. Hawkswell back up top to Kisker. Comes left side. Knocked away again by Brohdey Wood. They're picked up by the Falcons. And Kisker had it almost thrown away by Trompke. Gets it out to Unrain. Three on the way. It's too long. Rebound and Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor. Finds Brohdey Wood streaking. And Ahlemeyer got in his way. And now the Falcons step out of bounds. Ahlemeyer is supposed to come to the right. They had Brohdey Wood streaking down the side. It might have been a dunk. I don't know if Brohdey Wood can dunk. We would have found out, I think. Trompke Wood to inbound, or Carson Trompke to inbound it. Excuse me. You got a box set with Wood and Hoberty at the blocks. Ahlemeyer and Ruggles at the elbows. Far side of the basket, underneath their own basket. Going to get it into Ruggles. Ruggles left side up high. Going to come back to Trompke in the corner. Trompke back up top to Ruggles. Left side up high. Going to dribble down to the wing. Kicks it over to Hoberty here on the right side. Back to Ruggles. Left side to Trompke. Goes inside Hoberty. Nice shot off the glass, won't go. Wood fights for the rebound and gets it, now knocked away. And Jackson Unrain comes up with it. We're going to have a foul here. I'm going to call this on Creighton Ruggles, his first. So 2 fouls on the Trojans right off the bat here. 4:28 left in the first quarter. We are tied at 5. Baker gets it in. This is Unrain working down on the left side. Or excuse me, that is Parker Johnson. Back up top to number 12, Baker. Up to Unrain now on the left wing. Back up top to Kisker. Kisker gets around Wood, drives to the free throw line, shoots, can't get the shot to go. Brohdey Wood skies up, pulls down the rebound. Kicks it out to Hoberty. Hoberty double dribbles. Went to throw the pass and lost control of it. So Baker will inbound it. Volleyball line off the far sideline. About that high, they're going to get it into Unrain. Unrain picked up by Trompke. Goes back to Baker. Right side it goes Hawkswell. Back up to Baker. Now left side Unrain. 3 on the way. Trompke in his face. Air ball, and it's going to be rebounded by Creighton Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor looking for Trompke. Trompke can't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to be, they're going to say touched by Unrain, but boy, I think that was off Trompke actually. And Trompke said it was. Trompke said, oh, we got away with one, coach. Hodge Rayburn checking into the ball game. Ben Hoberty will take a seat for the Trojans. Trompke inbound, a box set with Hoberty going to the bench. Trompke going to get it in. This is Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer, top of the key. Right side it comes Rayburn. Rayburn back up top to Ahlemeyer. Left side Ruggles. Down the corner. Trompke 3 on the way. It's too long. Rebound comes down to Parker Johnson. Quickly up the floor it goes. This is number 3 with it. Hawkswell. He cannot make the shot. Brohdey Wood with another rebound out to Trompke on the fast break. Goes down the lane. Lays it up off the glass and in. Boy, they could almost call it a flop right there by the Falcons. They did not. Unrain goes right side to Hawkswell. Hawkswell on the wing. Knocked away by Ahlemeyer. Going to the backcourt. Saved there by Parker Johnson. And now we got a foul. It's going to be on Rayburn, I believe. Nope, they're going to call it on Ahlemeyer, his first. 13 foul against the Trojans. None so far on the Falcons. Checking in will be David Beasley, a 5'6 senior. He'll come in, and to go into the bench is Ashton Parker Johnson. Giving up quite a bit of height with that switch right there. They get it into Unrain. Unrain working against Trompke. He's on the left wing. Kicks it over to Baker. Now to Hawkswell. Lobs it inside for Kisker. Stolen away by Hodge Rayburn. Rayburn gets it off to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer down the floor to Trompke on the right wing. 3 on the way. Buries this one. Carson Trompke with 5 now to lead the Trojans, and they're up 10-5. 5 straight points for Carson Trompke. And it's 10-5 Trojans. Right side, Hawkswell. Back up top to to Beasley, excuse me. Now Baker, it's knocked away. And they get it right back. Beasley off to Hawkswell on the right side. Going to drive inside. Puts a shot up out of the short corner off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Rayburn with the rebound. Quickly up the floor to Trompke. Trompke thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Back to Rayburn. He'll take the 3 from the top of the key. In and out. Can't get it to go. And Wooden knocks it over the top of Ruggles there. And it's a rebound for the Falcons. Unrain. Out to Baker. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Oh, nobody boxed out Hawks when he got the rebound, but his shot was blocked, and Wood pulls this one down. Wood had a lot of rebounds here in this opening quarter. Here's Trompke. Spin move. Kicks it out. Rayburn 3 out of the corner. Can't get this one to go again. Rebound Brohdey Wood. Wood on the block, and he's going to move, but he's going to be a foul called. It'll be on the floor. No shot. The shot did go in, but it's not going to count because the foul was on the floor. It is on. First foul of the season goes to, who did they say? And they're not putting it up on the board, so I don't know. So Creighton Ruggles with it. They'll work to the right side. Trompke. Going to come back and throws it right to Unrain. Unrain going down against Rayburn. Shots up, and it'll go, and now they're going to call a foul on Rayburn. Unrain has 5 for the Falcons and a foul on Hodge Rayburn. His first. Timeout by the Falcons. We'll take one with them. 10-7 Trojans by 3. 1:57 left in the first. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out-front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Flom back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios. Score update from the boys' game. Southwest leads Medicine Valley 19-17 after one. The girls, Southwest won that one 51-28. So we've got a minute 57 left here in the first quarter. Jackson Unrain is going to be at the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 10-7, Trojans with the lead. A minute 57 left here in the first quarter. Unrain. Shots on the way, and he got it. So he's got 6 points to lead the Falcons, 6 of their 8. Trompke can bring it up the floor, kicks it back to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline to Ahlemeyer via the pass. Now comes back to Ruggles and stop over top of him, but Trompke's there. Down to Rayburn in the corner, back out top. Trompke for three. Got it. Carson Trompke's red hot here in the first quarter. He's got 8. And Rayburn's going to get called for a foul. He reached in right there, and that's going to be 2 shots now for Unrain. Rayburn picks up his second. The new rule here, after 5 fouls, you're shooting 2. There's no more 1-and-1. Don't like that rule? Some people do. 13-8 Trojans. Unrain at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's on the way, and he hits the first one. I think he took a lot of the skill of shooting free throws out of the ball game with that. Hoberty comes back into the ball game. Ruggles will go to the bench, getting his first breather of the night. 13-9, and he misses the second one. Brohdey Wood should have had the rebound, but he had somebody over his back right here. And now that's Unrain, top of the key. Off to the right side to Hawkswell. Beasley, off left side to Baker. Back up top to Unrain. Right side it goes to Hawkswell. Back up top, Beasley. Left side, Baker. One of the 3-second call there, didn't get it. Unrain, down in the corner, knocked away by Trompke. Trompke up the floor, looking for Hoberty. Down the lane he goes, puts it up, can't get it to go, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the... No, they're going to say it went off Hoberty. So the Trojans going to put a full court press on now. Going to play man-to-man full court. Hawkswell gets it in. Picked up by Ahlemeyer. Now Hoberty helps double team, gets it off to Baker across the timeline. Down to the wing, kicks it out to Unrain in the corner. Back up top, Baker. Hawkswell top of the key, left side, Beasley. Lobbing it in for Kisker. Throws it right to Trompke, though. Trompke quicked up the floor to Ahlemeyer across the timeline. Right wing, Ahlemeyer down to Rayburn in the corner. 3 on the way, buries it. Hodge Rayburn with his first basket of the season. He's got a 3-pointer. 16-9 Trojans by 7. 40 seconds left in the first. Unrain working against Trompke. Right side it goes to Hawkswell. Back up top, Beasley. Left side, Baker on the wing. Back up top, Unrain. Goes to right side to Hawkswell. Hawkswell got to Unrain in the corner. He's going to step on the wing. Takes a 3. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound, Baker. Kicks it back out to Kisker, and it's almost knocked away by Rayburn. Unrain, right side to Hawkswell now. Hawkswell driving, puts a shot up, won't go. Ahlemeyer pulls down the rebound. Quickly up the floor comes Ahlemeyer on the left side. Back up top, Trompke. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Kicks it back out to Ahlemeyer. 3 on the way from the left side, buries it. Brady Ahlemeyer's first basket of the night is a 3-pointer, and it's 19-9 Trojans after 1 period of play. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 2 right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
At Hoberty, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hoberty. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you along with August Miller at the studio. Falcons have the ball to start the second period. Hawkswell, Unrain, Baker, Kisker, and Parker Johnson on the floor for them. This is Baker on the right wing. Going to come back up top. Hawkswell has it knocked away by Ahlemeyer, but Hawkswell gets it back. Now off to Unrain. 3 from the left wing. Short. And a rebound comes down. It is picked up by Parker Johnson. Now loose on the floor. Trompke's diving for. We got a jump ball. It's Trompke, Rayburn, Hoberty, Ahlemeyer, and Wood on the floor for the Trojans. Jump ball belongs to the Trojans. 19-9, they lead it. Just getting underway here in the second quarter. 7:39, less than 30 seconds gone out of this second quarter. That was the first possession by the Falcons. Here's Ahlemeyer on the inbound. Kicks it back over to Hoberty. Hoberty throwing it away into the stands. Tried to throw it to Ahlemeyer, but somebody's jumping out in front. So he tried to throw it over the top to Trompke, and it goes out of bounds. So the Falcons will inbound it here. Baker going to get in the backcourt to Unrain. 30 seconds gone out of the second quarter. It's 19-9 Trojans. Hawkswell on the right side up high, gets it off to Unrain. Top of the key, left side it comes to Baker. Baker inside to Kisker. Backdoor pass inside to Parker Johnson. His shot's up and in. His first basket of the season, and it's 19-11. Trompke across the timeline. A full court pressure here from the Falcons. They go down to Ahlemeyer in the corner. Back up top to Rayburn. Right side it comes Trompke. Thought about the three. Drives the baseline instead. Puts a little shot up out of the short corner. Won't go. Rebound Parker Johnson for the Falcons. Kicks it out to Unrain. Unrain working against Trompke in this man-to-man Cambridge Trojan defense. Baker back up top. This is Parker Johnson guarded by Rayburn. Goes inside to Kisker. Kisker back out top. Hawkswell for 3. Shots short. Rebound Ben Hoberty. Hoberty going to bring it up the floor. Working against Unrain. Comes to the top of the key. Kicks it out to Rayburn. 3 on the way. Hodge Rayburn can't get this one to go. And Jack Baker will run down the rebound. Hoberty with the steal. Gets inside. Working against Parker Johnson. Misses the shot. Hawkswell is going to get the rebound. We got a foul on the Trojans. I believe it's going to be on Ahlemeyer, but it might be Rayburn. Nope, it's on Ahlemeyer, his second. Creighton Ruggles comes in. Brohdey Wood will get a seat. We'll see some Braden Miller coming in later on in the ball game. Here's Unrain, and he's going to be fouled by Trompke. Trompke's first. Second team foul for the Trojans. So Baker will inbound it. Far side. Backcourt here, trying to get it in. Going to get it into Unrain. Unrain, left side up high, kicks it off to Baker. Over to the right now, Hawkswell on the wing, back to Baker. Left side it comes to Unrain, down in the corner, Parker Johnson. They go inside, knocked away by Trompke. Trompke up the floor quickly. Going to drive inside, going to kick it back out. This is Hodge Rayburn, wide open 3, can't get it to go. Rebound Creighton Ruggles, back out to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer drives baseline, kicks it out. Hoberty looking inside. We got a foul in there by Adam Kisker as he went up against Ruggles. Nice play by Ruggles, sealing him off there, and Kisker reached around and got the foul called on him. First foul on the Falcons here in the second quarter. Beasley coming in. I want to say Neben, but it's Beasley. Parker Johnson will get a seat. Trompke inbounded, box set out of the Trojans. Underneath their own basket, far side. Going to get it into Creighton Ruggles. Ruggles left side up high. Comes right side to Ahlemeyer. Back to Trompke in the corner. Inside it goes to Hoberty. Hoberty, nice pass inside to Ruggles. He's going to lay it up. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound comes down to Hoberty. Spin move, middle of the lane. Puts a shot up and in. Ben Hoberty with a tough one right there. His first basket of the season. That was a big one. Hawkswell bringing it up the floor. Be picked up by Ahlemeyer. Right side it goes to Unrain. Back up top, Beasley. Left side it comes to Baker. They'll get to the elbow. Throws it inside. It's knocked away by Hoberty. Into the hands of Ahlemeyer. Going down the floor. Splits the defense. He's going to come in, and we got a foul They're going to call this on Hodge Rayburn. And that's his third. Brohdey Wood coming in back into the ballgame. Rayburn will take a seat in. Man, that was a great move by Ahlemeyer, negated by a foul that the Trojan fans don't like. Here's Unrain working against Trompke. Comes left side to Baker. Back up top, Beasley, right side. This is Hawkswell. Lob pass inside to Kisker. He puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound picked up by Brohdey Wood. Out to Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor, down on the right wing. Going to work inside. Spins, kicks it back out. Trompke wide open three, buries it. Carson Trompke with 11 first half points for the Trojans, and they're up 24-11. 4:59 left, just went under the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Hawkswell going to drive down the lane, has it knocked away and loses it out of bounds. Ahlemeyer knocked it away from him, and then Hawkswell was able to get back to it, but could not grab a hold of it, just was able to touch it. So Ruggles will inbound it, gets it into Trompke. Full court pressure coming from the Falcons. They get it off to Hoberty, back to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline to Ahlemeyer, inside to Hoberty, and he has it stolen away, and we're going to have a travel call on Hoberty. (24-11), Trojans up by 13 with 4:42 left here in the first half. Unrain going to bring it up for the Falcons. Across the timeline, middle of the floor. Goes left side to Baker. Baker back up top to Beasley. Right side, Hawkswell. Hawkswell lobs it inside for Kisker. He's going to be blocked by Trompke. They're going to call a foul on Trompke. His second. So Kisker to the free throw line to shoot two. He's got 2 points on the night. His first trip to the charity stripe this season. Kisker's free throw puts it in. Gives him 3 points on the night. He's got a chance for 4. Cambridge girls beat the Falcons earlier tonight. Right now at halftime it's 28-28 between Southwest and Medicine Valley. Kisker hits both free throws. 23-14, Trojans by 9. By 11. Ruggles to Trompke, back to Ruggles, left side. Ahlemeyer on the wing. Going to try to drive. Gets stopped, comes back up, kicks it over to Trompke here on the right side, back up to Ruggles. Ruggles to Ahlemeyer in the corner, back up to Ruggles. Left side up high over to Hoberty, down to Trompke in the corner. Back up to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Ruggles. Ruggles working left side up high, comes back to Hoberty, top of the key. Hoberty back to Ruggles, left side Ahlemeyer. Inside to Hoberty, it's knocked away and Beasley has it. Beasley off to Kisker. Kisker going to work inside. Kicks it back out to Beasley, now to Hawkswell. Hawkswell working right side, gets it off to Unrain. Back up to Beasley. Back to Baker. Baker off to Hawkswell. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Unrain. Unrain tries to drive, kicks it back out to Beasley. Now to Baker, left wing. Back up top, Hawkswell. Baker on the left wing, back to Beasley. Right side, it goes to Unrain. Unrain going to try to drive, kicks it back out for Baker on the wing. Back to Hawkswell. Hawkswell down inside, kicks it to Kisker. Back up Beasley, wide open three at the top of the key, misses it. And the rebound is picked up by Ahlemeyer, but he loses it out of bounds. So Baker will inbound it and have everybody on the free throw line here for the Falcons. Baker trying to get it in. They get it into Hawkswell. Working against Ahlemeyer. Drives, shoots, scores. And Allmeyer's going to get called for his third foul. So Hawkswell with his first basket of the season. And he's got the old-fashioned three-point play coming up. Hodge Rayburn will check back in. Brady Ahlemeyer will go to the bench. So both of them with 3 fouls, and Rayburn's going to have to be careful. Timeout by the Falcons. Let's keep it right here. Let's thank Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oil Field Service, and Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett. Sponsors here tonight bringing you the ballgame, along with Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel C's Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farmers Co-op and Grain Supply, Fawn Motor Company, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, bringing you tonight's ballgame. You can come see me out at Samway's. If you're looking for some new furniture, some carpet or flooring, come give me a chat out there. Be there all day tomorrow and Saturday. 24-15, the Trojans with a 9-point lead here in the first half. And it'll be Jace Hawkswell at the free throw line for the Falcons, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Falcons just with 9 kids out right now, as Darren Neben is out with an injury. And as is, well, I'll figure it out here in a minute. Coach told me they had 2 out. Neben would be probably a starter. He'd be one of the returning starters. But out with an injury from football, they're hoping to have him back later in the season. Hawkswell at the free throw line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play and pull the Falcons back within 8, and he does it. So Hawkswell with 3 points for the Falcons. Trompke kicks it off to Rayburn. Back to Trompke. He'll bring it up the floor. Going to dribble it across the timeline. Right side, it comes to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Trompke on the right wing. 2-3 defense out of the Falcons. Ruggles back top of the key. Gets it to Hoberty on the right side, up high. Back to Ruggles on the left. Down to Rayburn. Rayburn skip pass over to Trompke and way into the stands, not even close. Try for that skip pass, but it went halfway up into the stands. Braden Miller's dad, Justin, was closer to the ball than anybody. Here's Unrain, guarded by Trompke. Going to work to the left side. Picked up by Baker, now to Beasley, to Hawkswell, and Hawkswell bumped around and gets it off to Unrain. He drives, kicks it out to Baker, back to Unrain down low. Unrain, pass it inside to Baker. It's knocked away, and Trompke picks it up. Up the floor he comes. 1-on-3 break. He's going to drive to the basket, misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Unrain. Unrain picks up his dribble. And they skip pass over to Hawkswell. Hawkswell on the right wing. Picked up by Rayburn. Comes to the left side. This is Unrain. Back up top, Beasley. Right side, Baker. Baker double teamed and Ruggles has him. Now it's good off to Kisker. 3 on the way from the corner. Can't get the shot to go. Beasley with the rebound. Puts it up, won't go. And now we're going to have a foul. Oh, we're going to go a jump ball. And it stays with the Falcons. 2:05 left here in the first half. Is 24-18. Trojans with the lead. Baker to inbound it. Gets it in to Hawkswell. Hawkswell back to Unrain. He's going to drive down the lane, lays it up, can't get, and he does get it. It does fall. Thought it was going to fall off the side, but it fell in. He's got 9 points. 24-18 now, 6-point ball game. Ruggles back to Trompke, back to Ruggles. Crosses the timeline, left side. Going to get it to Hoberty on the left wing. Hoberty, skip pass over to Trompke here on the right side. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Back to Hoberty. Hoberty right side to Rayburn. Back up to Trompke. Gets it back to Rayburn. They're going to reset the play here. Trying to get it to Ruggles. It's knocked away by Unrain, and then Rayburn's going to get called for his 4th foul. Hodge Rayburn picks up foul number 4 in the first half, and that'll bring in Braden Miller. Braden Miller will check into the ball game. Rayburn goes to the bench with his 4th foul. We probably won't see him for quite a while. Rest of this first half anyway, and probably would guess probably most of the third quarter. So Unrain at the free throw line trying to cut into the 6-point Trojan lead. First one on the way, he misses it. Unrain now 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. See if he can cut the lead to 5 here. 24-18 your score. Trojans with the lead. 1:27 left in the first half. He misses both. Rebound, Brohdey Wood. Skied up and got that one. Woods had a lot of rebounds here. Here's Trompke driving down inside. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound, Brohdey Wood. Back out outside. Ruggles going to drive. He gets inside, kicks it back out top to Hoberty, and he throws it away, but he gets it right back. Knocked away by Unrain there. Trompke, top of the key. Trojans miss a golden opportunity to extend their lead there. And here's Hoberty throwing over the top, and it's going to be knocked away. Ruggles is on the floor, though. Now Brohdey Wood goes after. We got a jump ball. And it'll belong to the Trojans. A little sloppy play here in this opening game of the season from both teams. Hoberty to inbound it. Going to get it into Ruggles. Back to Hoberty. Knocked away by Unrain. He's got the steal. He's going to try to go down the floor. Going to lay it up, and he's got it. Unrain with 11 points here for the Falcons. We got a 4-point ball game. 45 seconds left in the first half. Trojans by 4. Ruggles on the left side across the timeline. Dribbles down to the wing. Goes inside. This is Braden Miller. Nice pass over to Hoberty. He puts it up and in. Great pass from Braden Miller, the sophomore, over to Ben Hoberty. 26-20, 30 seconds left here in the first half. Unrain across the timeline. Picked up by Trompke. Trompke's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls already. Unrain. Got to work on the left wing. Back up top to Hawkswell. Right side, Baker. Inside, knocked away by Brohdey Wood, but right back in the hands of Baker. Off to Hawkswell. Top of the key. Going to take the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Trompke gets the rebound. 7 seconds left. 6. Down to Ruggles. He's going to try to drive inside. Gets down to the block, and he's fouled. Jace Hawkswell going to pick up his first foul. Just the second foul on the Falcons. Or his third foul tonight here for the Falcons. Hawkswell's first. Ruggles will shoot 2 with 2.4 left here in the first half. First one, in and out, can't get it to go. Ruggles misses the first one. He's got 3 points on the night, trying to get the 4th. 26-20 Trojans. 2.4 left in the first half. Ruggles' second free throw. Off the back of the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound, Kisker, he's going to throw it up, and it's going to be blocked by Brohdey Wood. Coach Rath wanted to foul. He's not going to get it, though. 26-20, the Trojans lead it here at halftime. We'll take to the mix here also. Falcons have it to start the third quarter. Baker to inbound it. He's joined on the floor by Hawkswell, Parker Johnson, Unrain, and Kisker. Trojans counter with Ahlemeyer, Ruggles, Hoberty, Trompke. And here's a 3 from Unrain. He drills it. Even with Carson, Trompke right in his face, and Unrain has 14. Cuts the lead to 3. So it's Ruggles, Hoberty, Ahlemeyer, Trompke, and Wood for the Trojans. Both teams with their starters back out there. Trompke, backdoor pass to Ruggles on the left wing. Down in the corner, Ahlemeyer. Should have taken the 3, didn't. Comes back up to Hoberty, left side. This is Trompke for 3. Can't get the shot to go. Ahlemeyer fights for the rebound. We got a jump ball here, I believe. And it'll belong to the Trojans. Ahlemeyer with a great job in there getting that rebound. Trompke will inbound it. Trojans are going to go sideline to sideline across the floor here on the block. Trompke going to try to get it in. Going to get it into Ahlemeyer. He didn't go after the ball, and Unrain knocked it away. Almost stole it. And that's when Ahlemeyer, the sophomore's got to go after it. That'll come with experience also. So Ahlemeyer to inbound it now in front of the Trojan bench. Going to get it to Creighton Ruggles, top of the key. Hands it off to Trompke. Trompke goes into the free throw line to Hoberty. Back up top to Ruggles. Now back inside to Hoberty. He kicks it back out. Ahlemeyer, 3 on the way. Got it. Brady Ahlemeyer's 2 for 2 from behind the arc. He's got 6 points. 29-23. Trojans back up by 6. Hawkswell, top of the key. Right side to Unrain. Back up top. This is Baker, and he's going to be fouled by Brohdey Wood. Brohdey picks up his second. So Baker will inbound it, and Beasley comes back in. Parker Johnson will go to the bench for the Falcons. They get it in. Beasley, and down in the corner on the far side, knocked away by Hoberty. He goes out of bounds, and it will be Falcon basketball. So Hoberty, the last one to touch it. I didn't know if it was him or Beasley. They were both right there. Both reached for it, and they said it went off of Hoberty. Baker to inbound it. Looking around. Skips it back up top. This is Hawkswell, guarded by Ruggles. Hawkswell, top of the key, comes right side to Baker. Baker back up top. Beasley left side, Unrain. Unrain's going to take the 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound, Hoberty. It's knocked away and into the hands of Hawkswell. Back out to Beasley now. Right side, Baker. Trojan fans wanted an over-the-back call there. Didn't get it. Beasley, right side, comes to Baker. Baker on the wing, goes inside. It's knocked away by Ben Hoberty, and Hoberty with the steal. Quickly up the floor. Hoberty going to get inside. Going to put it up against Hawkswell. Can't get it to go. Brohdey Wood at the rebound. Puts it in. Brohdey Wood with 4 points now for the Trojans, and they're up by 8. And we got an injury here, Unrain. And he's going to have to come out of the game because of that. Just banged knees, I think, right there. He's limping off. He's going to be okay. And Parker Johnson will check in for Jackson Unrain. So Baker going to inbound it here for the Falcons. They get it into Beasley. Beasley throws it up, and it's going to be thrown away, but Baker's going to burn it down. Now they get it up the floor to Parker Johnson. Down inside, lays a shot up and in. Parker Johnson with 4 for the Falcons, 31-25. Trojans by 6. 6:10 left here in the third period. Ahlemeyer for 3, and he's 3 for 3 on the night. He's got 9 points and puts the Trojans up by 9, 34-25. Second biggest lead of the night. They were up by 10 after the first quarter. Here's Baker on the left wing. Back up top, Kisker. Comes right side, Beasley. Working on the wing, and he's going to get called. Going to have a foul here on Parker Johnson on a moving screen. His first foul of the night. Got the arms a little too far out on that screen right there. Ruggles in, about it. He'll get it into Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer gets it up to Trompke. He brings it up the right side of the floor on the wing. Back inside goes to Hoberty. Off the left side, this is Ruggles down in the corner. Back up top, it comes to Ahlemeyer. Back to Ruggles. Wide open 3. In and out. Can't get it to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound. Turn around. Jumper out of the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Trompke had it. And now Baker's got it for the Falcons. He took it away from Trompke. Baker. Top of the key. Comes right side to Hawkswell. Guarded by Ruggles. Back up top, it comes Parker Johnson. Guarded by Trompke. Drive. Gets a side block from behind by Trompke. Rebound to the Hawkswell. They can't get it to go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Now Hawkswell steals it away. Can't get the shot to go. And it's tipped around, picked up by Brohdey Wood. Wood out to Trompke. Trojans coming up the floor. Trompke on the right wing. Comes around, gets it off to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive, gets it inside to Wood at the block. Makes a move, puts a shot up. He's got it, and he's going to be fouled. The basket's going to count. Brohdey Wood with 6 points now for the Trojans. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. The foul is on number 11, David Beasley. His first. Jackson Unrain back into the ballgame. Parker Johnson will go to the bench for the Falcons. Brohdey Wood at the free throw line, trying for the old-fashioned three-point play, trying to make the first free throw of the season for the Trojans. They're 0 of 2 right now. Wood's free throw, it's off the back of the rim, won't go, and Kisker gets a rebound. Oh, we got away with the travel right there, I believe. Up the floor comes Unrain, that is Baker. Goes inside for Hawkswell, guarded by Ruggles, back out to Baker. Up top it comes Kisker. He'll drive down the lane, kicks it out to Beasley. 3 from the left corner, got it. Beasley's first basket of the season. He's got a three-pointer, 36-28, and an 8-point lead for the Trojans. Ruggles back to Trompke. Trompke on the right wing. Goes inside to Hoberty. Back out to Trompke on the wing. Trompke drives baseline. Tries to get it inside to Brohdey Wood. Hawkswell with the steal. Out to Kisker. Kisker quickly up the floor to Unrain. Wide open 3 from the right wing off the rim, and it goes. Got the shooter's roll right there. He's got 17. 36-31. Falcons cut it to a 5-point lead. Great ball game here. Trompke back up top to Ruggles. Inside to Hoberty. Turnaround jumper in the middle of the lane. Won't get it to go. He gets his own rebound. Out to Ahlemeyer. And it's stolen away by Jackson Unrain. Unrain down the floor. Going up against Ruggles. Lays it up in the end. 19 for Jackson Unrain. 19 of the 33. Trompke on the right wing. Back up top to Ruggles. He drives inside. And kicks it back out. Trompke. Back up top, Hoberty. Not about the 3. Didn't take it. Now he drives inside. Gets in. Nice pass inside to Brohdey Wood. Shots out the glass and in. And he's fouled. 8 points for Brohdey Wood. He'll go to the free throw line. Trying still to break the ice. A foul is on number 3, Jace Hawkswell. His second. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with him. 38-33, Brohdey Wood at the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. When we come back, 3:33 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back to with you along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 38-33 Trojans by 5 with 3:33 left in the third. Man, there's a lot of threes on the scoreboard. Just the one foul by the Trojans and the 8 at the end of their score. The only number there's not a 3 on that scoreboard. Wood for the free throw. Got the 3. Must have been a magical number there. First free throw made by the Trojans this season. They're 1 of 4. He's got 9 points right now, and the Trojans are up 39-33, up by 6. Unrain gets the ball top of the key, going to try to drive down the left side. Knocked away by Ruggles, but it's in the hands of Hawkswell. He drives, puts a shot up and in. And now they're going to call a late foul here on who? Hawkswell's going to get the basket. He's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. The foul is on Brohdey Wood. That's his third. Hawkswell trying for the old-fashioned three-point play and to cut the lead to 3, and he's got it. Checking in is Parker Johnson for the Falcons, and Hawkswell will go to the bench. 39-36, Trojans by 3 with 3:19 left here in the third period. Trompke back to Ruggles. Ruggles goes back to Trompke. He'll come across the timeline. Gets to the top of the key, kicks it back to Ruggles, and Unrain knocked it away for a second, but then Hoberty picks up the loose ball. Top of the key, off to Ahlemeyer. In the corner, going to drive, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Ahlemeyer has not missed a shot all night. He's got 11 points. Oh, and the Falcons, man, Rath just called a timeout, but they had a fast break going. We're going to keep this one right here. First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Go Light, Happy's Feed Store and Fuel Center, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, L Bar L Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, and Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union bringing you tonight's ball game. 41-36 Trojans. 2:58 left in the third. It's Falcon basketball coming left to right across your radio dial. Trojans have been playing man-to-man the whole night. The Falcons pretty much in a 2-3 defense. Most of that did play a little bit of man-to-man. But they have the ball right now. Baker going to get it in, gets it into Unrain in the backcourt. Going to be guarded by Trompke as he comes up the floor. And got to move. Gets it off to Baker. Almost traveled right there. Gets it off to Parker Johnson. Now looks like Beasley has to go through his hands. Goes into the bleachers. It'll be Trojan basketball. Beasley just took his eye off it for a second right there. So Ruggles will inbound it for the Trojans. Going to get it into Ahlemeyer. Clear across court. Comes across the timeline. Got to double team him. Trying to get it somewhere. Going to throw it over to Ruggles on the right wing. Ruggles gets it inside to Hoberty. Hoberty going to take it a jump shot out in the middle of the floor, puts it in. Nice fake pass. Got him a little bit breathing room right there, and Hoberty's got 6 points for the Trojans right now. Parker Johnson off to Unrain. Going to try to drive. Gets inside. Low goes up against Brohdey Wood. Shots no good. Kisker with the rebound. And they're going to call a foul here on Brohdey Wood. That's going to be his fourth. So Brohdey Wood picks up his fourth. That'll bring Hodge Rayburn into the ballgame. He's got 4 fouls. Right, Braden Miller didn't step in there. So Baker to inbound it. 2 guys at the middle of the free throw line, 2 at the elbow here on the right side. They're going to try to get it in. Baker gets it into Parker Johnson. Working against Ruggles. Makes a nice move. Gets around him. Then loses the ball. It's on the floor. We're going to have... They're going to call the foul here on Creighton Ruggles, his second. And nobody on the floor liked that call. He just lost it right there. And then when it got to be a jump ball, they called a very late foul here on Creighton Ruggles. 43-36, Trojans by 7 with 2:17 left in the third. Falcons have the ball underneath their own basket here on the near side. And they're trying to get it into Unrain. They get it in. Beasley's got it. Back out. Baker in the corner. Going to be picked up. He gets it off to Unrain. Top of the key. Guarded by Trompke. Works his way to the left side. Beasley back up top to Kisker. Right side it comes Baker. Baker back up top to Unrain. Wanted the 3. Didn't get it. Back off to Baker. Baker back up top to Kisker. Left side Beasley. Beasley comes back up top to Unrain. Closely guarded by Trompke. He's not getting any breathing room right now. And now we got... a foul called, and it's going to be on Creighton Ruggles. That's going to be his third. So Trojans starting to get a little bit of foul trouble. That's their 5th foul, and we're shooting free throws. 1:53 left here in the third, and it'll be Ashton Parker Johnson at the free throw line for the first time tonight. His first one is in. And Falcons have been red hot from the charity stripe. They were 5 of 8 in the first half. I don't think they've missed one here in the second. 43-37, cut it to 6. He can cut it to 5 with this one, and he does. So Ashton Parker Johnson with 6 points as he goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 43-38, 5-point lead for the Trojans. Minute 50 left in the third. Ruggles going to come across the timeline, gets it over to Trompke via the pass. Trompke going to come to Ahlemeyer here on the left wing. Ahlemeyer back to Trompke. Trompke going to take the three. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. And the rebound tipped away and it's picked up by Parker Johnson. Got to go down the floor, working against Trompke, and he tipped it, but it's still put it in. Ashton Parker Johnson with a tough shot. He's got 8, and it's a 3-point ball game. 43-40. Hoberty over to Rayburn on the right wing. Back to Trompke. Trompke gets it off to Ahlemeyer. Inside, Ruggles. Nice move. Kicks it back out. Rayburn for 3. Can't get it to go in and out. Rebound, Kisker. Kisker quickly up the floor. Kicks it off to Unrain. Unrain going to try to tie it with the 3. It's in and out. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Creighton Ruggles. Out to Trompke. Trompke pushing it up the floor. Working against Unrain. Gets to the left wing. They're going to leave him alone. He's going to take the 3. He can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Baker. And now it's on the floor. We're going to have a foul on Rayburn. He's going to be done. Braden Miller will check into the ball game as Hodge Rayburn fouls out. Hodge Rayburn done for the night with 3 points. So Braden Miller will check into the ball game for the Trojans, and they are in some foul trouble, folks. 43-40 your score, 49.2 left in the third. Jack Baker at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Falcons, and he misses it. And this is why I don't like that. He just missed the free throw right there, and it should be a 1-and-1. Actually, it wouldn't even be at the 1-and-1 yet. You'd be taking the ball out of bounds, and he gets another free throw, and it's missed. Rebounds tipped around. It's picked up by Parker Johnson. He puts a shot up, and it rolls around and goes. It's a 1-point ball game. 43-42 with 40 seconds left here in the third. Ruggles across the timeline. Gets it into Hoberty. Back out Ahlemeyer for 3. Got it. Brady Ahlemeyer has 14 points. He has not missed a shot tonight. He has 11 here in the second half. Back to a 4-point lead for the Trojan. Baker kicks it back up to Unrain. They wanted to travel here on Baker. They didn't get it. Unrain with the ball. Kicks it out to Beasley. Beasley back up top to Parker Johnson. Right side Baker. Baker back up top to Unrain. Going to try for the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Hoberty has it. And then they're finally going to call a foul here as Hoberty gets tackled. Foul is on number 22. Ashton Parker Johnson, his second. 4th team foul on the Falcons. 7 seconds left here in the third. Trojans are up by 4, and they have the ball coming right to left. Trompke across the timeline, gets to the left wing. Going to turn, going to kick it back out to Ahlemeyer. And he loses the ball, and he's not going to get the shot off. 46-42, the Trojans by 4 after 3 periods of play. We're going to take a break. We're back here at the final quarter right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com. See Crabelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Crabelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Crabelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. The Falcons have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Hawkswell goes left side to Unrain. Unrain inside. It's knocked away. Kisker picks it back up. It's on the floor now, and it's picked up by nobody. It's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Trojan basketball. Trojan basketball here after the jump ball. They lead it by 4. 7:49 left here in the ball game. Just getting underway here in the fourth. 11 seconds gone out of this fourth quarter. Trompke going to get the inbounds pass. Comes right back to Ruggles. Ruggles to Ahlemeyer here on the left side. Going to cross the timeline. Going to get double team now. Throws it down the floor and is picked up by Parker Johnson. We're going to have a foul on Braden Miller. And Trojans have got to start taking care of the ball. A little sloppy play here in this second half. They were up 26-20. They were up 19-9 after the first quarter. I got outscored 11-7. Then just got outscored 22-20 in the third, but they're up by 4. Unrain, left side, kicks it down to Jack Baker. Lobbing it inside for Kisker. He lays it up and in. Adam Kisker has 6 now for the Falcons. That's his first basket of the second half. 46-44. Ahlemeyer to Ruggles. Back to Trompke. Back to Ruggles, top of the key, comes left side to Ahlemeyer. Allmeyer's had the hot hand for the Trojans, especially here in the second half. Inside to Hoberty, back out, Trompke. Looking around, and they're going to call 3 seconds here on Miller. So Falcon basketball, the chance to tie or take the lead. There will be their first lead of the night if they do. Not been tied since early in the first quarter. And they're going to get it in. Jackson Unrain, picked up by Trompke, going to bring it up the floor. And he's going to get down to the left wing. Going to kick it back up top to Hawkswell. Hawkswell guarded by Ruggles. They get it back to Unrain in the right corner. Back up to Hawkswell. Hawkswell gets it to Baker on the left wing. Back up top to Hawkswell. Right side it comes to Unrain. Trompke almost had to still get it into Parker Johnson. Loses the ball. Gets it back at the free throw line. Turnaround jumpers off the glass and in. We're tied. Bank shot from the free throw line. 46 apiece. 6:40 left here in the ball game. Trojans with the ball coming right to left. Ahlemeyer back to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline, middle of the floor. Going to hand it off to Trompke. Trompke left side to Ahlemeyer. Inside to the free throw line to Hoberty. Back out now Ruggles. Down in the corner on the far side. Back inside to Hoberty. Turnaround jumpers up and in. Ben Hoberty is starting to heat it up here. He's got 8. 48-46 now. Trojans by 2. Nearing the 6-minute mark of the ball game. Baker, left wing, going to come back up top to Parker Johnson. Right side it comes to Hawkswell. Hawkswell driving against Ruggles. He's going to lay it up and in. Got around him. 8 points now for Hawkswell. 48 apiece now. 6 minutes left in the game. Hoberty across the timeline. Going to drive inside. Going to go inside for Braden Miller. He loses the ball. It's picked up by Kisker. Falcons with a chance to take the lead now. You get it off to Hawkswell. Hawkswell down the floor. Jackson Unrain going to drive inside. Gets in the middle of the lane. Floats a shot up. Can't get it to go. Braden Miller pulls down the rebound. Out to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer bring it up the floor. Crosses the timeline, middle of the floor. Gets to the top of the key. Kicks it out to Trompke. Trompke down in the corner on the left side. Gets it into Hoberty. Hoberty, jumper up and won't go. Braden Miller pulls down the rebound. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ashton Parker Johnson. I believe it'll be his 3rd. It is on Parker Johnson. He picks up foul number 3. Both teams with 1 foul here in the fourth quarter. 5:26 left in the ball game. We're tied at 48. Miller with 2 free throws. First one is in and out. Man, the Trojans have missed a lot of free throws tonight. That's their 4th miss. They've only made 1. They're 1 of 5 right now. Miller with a chance to break the tie here. From the charity stripe, he does it. Braden Miller's first point of the season comes from the free throw line, and Brohdey Wood back into the ball game with 4 fouls now. 5:26 left in the game. Miller will go to the seat on the bench. 49-46, Trojans by 1 with 5:26 left in the game. They get it in. Unrain bringing it up the floor. Going to try to drive. Kicks it off. Kisker gets inside, working against Brohdey Wood. Shots up and in, and the Falcons have their first lead of the night. 50-49, Hitchcock County by 1. 5:17 left in the game. Timeout by the Falcons. We'll take one with them. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Hitchcock County with the 1-point lead, 50-49. 5:17 left in the game. Trojans with the ball, going right to left. Trompke, Ruggles, Wood, Hoberty, and Ahlemeyer on the floor. It's Beasley, Unrain, Baker, Kisker, and Hawkswell for the Falcons. Hoberty at the free throw line. Going to work down the right side. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. Ruggles working top of the key, guarded by Unrain. Goes down the left side, gets to the block, and he turns, kicks it back to Hoberty at the free throw line. Shots on the way, and the Trojans take the lead back on Ben Hoberty's 10th point. 51-50. Unrain going to bring it up the floor, crosses the timeline. Comes to the right side to Baker. Baker back up top to Beasley. Left side, Hawksville. They lob it inside for Kisker. Working against Brohdey Wood. Shots up, won't go. Brohdey Wood pulls down the rebound. Out to Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor to Trompke on the wing. Inside to Hoberty. Back out, Ruggles. Drives. Kicks it back out to Ahlemeyer on the right wing. Back to Hoberty at the free throw line. He's hot there. Take that shot, Ben. Back up top, Trompke. He's going to drive inside. Backdoor pass to Ruggles. Can't get the shot off. He'll dribble it back out to the wing. Goes inside, Hoberty. Down the lane he goes. Puts the shot up, won't go. Brohdey Wood rebound. Shots up and in. Brohdey Wood with points number 10 and 11 as the Trojans take a 3-point lead. 53-50 with 4:05 left in the game. Nearing the halfway mark done through this fourth quarter. Unrain hands it off to Baker. Top of the key, Beasley. Hawkswell lobs it inside for Kisker. Shots up and in. Adam Kisker. And not much Brohdey Wood can do defensively right now. 53-52. Trojans by 1. 3:50 left in the game. Ruggles to the top of the key. Kicks it off to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke kicks it back to Ruggles. Wide open three from the top. Can't get it to go. And Kisker pulls down the rebound for the Falcons. They got a chance to take the lead for the second time tonight. Unrain on the right wing. Kicks it back off Hawkswell. Out to Beasley. Three on the way. Off the rim. Can't get it to go. Trompke pulls down the rebound. Smart play by Trompke not to try that baseball pass. He's going to drive, though. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Misses again. And misses again. Hoberty pulls up the rebound. Can't get the shot to go. Brohdey Wood. Turnaround shot. No good. And, man, they wanted a foul right there. Coach Shepard said, man, he was all over his arm. Baker inside. Going to get it out. Here's Hawkswell for three. It's short off the front of the rim. Hoberty skies up, pulls down the rebound. Trompke back to Hoberty. Now back to Trompke. He'll bring it across the timeline right side. Gets to the wing and tries to throw it to Hoberty. It's knocked away by Unrain. We're going to have a foul on Trompke. That's going to be his third, second team foul on the Trojans. Coach Shepard wants a timeout. Let's see what he gets here. It's going to be a full timeout, and we're going to take one with them. 53-52, Trojans by 1. 2:50 left in the ball game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Need to purchase new farm equipment or expand your operation? At Waypoint Bank, we have the right agricultural loan for you. How do we know that? Because we've been a leader in the agricultural financing for over 140 years. Waypoint Bank understands that no two operations are alike. We've been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Our word is our bond. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 53-52. Cambridge with a 1-point lead. 2:50 left in the ball game. Hitchcock County with the basketball. Oh, excuse me, Cambridge with the basketball. Nope. Okay, I thought it was Hitchcock County basketball, but the referees wanted to give it to Cambridge. They said black ball, but Baker to inbound. Everybody lined up across the volleyball line here. And then here's how to get it to Unrain in the backcourt. Unrain, top of the key. Traveled, got away with it. Hawkswell on the left wing. Gets it out to Parker Johnson. Back to Hawkswell. Now back up top to Unrain to Baker on the right wing. Baker back to Parker Johnson. Left side, Hawkswell. Hawkswell gets it back to Unrain. Three on the way. He buried it. Jackson Unrain with 22 points for Hitchcock County, and they have a 2-point lead, 55-53, just their second lead of the night. Trompke back over to Ruggles. And Ruggles throws it away, and that's knocked down in the corner. Ruggles going to chase it down, but it's going to go off of the Trojans and out of bounds. It'll be Hitchcock County basketball. Wow, 2:16 left in the game. Too many times trying to throw over the top of the defense. You got to fake that. Fake the top throw and then come back and get them as they try to get it. They jump up. Here's Hawkswell with it, guarded by Ruggles. Coming across the timeline. And, close to being over and back. Didn't have the ball with him, though. Here's Parker Johnson to Baker. Back up top to Hawkswell. He's going to take the three. And it's off the rim. Won't go. Brohdey Wood skies up and gets another rebound. Trompke up to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer down to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive baseline. Gets inside. Lays it up. Won't go. Hoberty with the rebound. Puts it up and in. Ben Hoberty with the basket. He's got 12. Most of them here in the fourth quarter. He's got 8 in the second half. Tied up at 55. A minute 43 left in the game. Oh, and Unrain travels, and that's going to be a turnover. A big mistake by Jackson Unrain. And the Trojans will get the ball at half court. Tie ball game, 55 apiece. Unrain wanted to throw the pass, but somebody jumped in the passing lane. And he came down with the basketball. Trompke over to Hoberty. Back to Ahlemeyer. Allmeyer's going to try to drive baseline. He's going to be fouled by Ashton Parker Johnson, his fourth. So both teams with 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Minute 36 left. Trompke inbound at box set out of the Trojans. Going to get it in. Ahlemeyer going to drive. Floater won't go. Brohdey Wood with the rebound. Puts it back up and got it. And the Trojans are back ahead. 57-55. Brohdey Wood with 13. He's got 11 in the second half. Here's Unrain. Chance to tie or take the lead for the Falcons. They come right side to Baker. Baker back up top to Parker Johnson. Left side Hawkswell. Going to try to drive. And we're going to have a foul called here against Creighton Ruggles. That's going to be his fourth. Ashton Parker Johnson, really the only one in foul trouble for the Falcons. The Trojans have a world of trouble on their end. Baker to inbound it. Going to try to get it to Unrain. They can't get it to him. They get it inside to Kisker. Kisker going to try to drive baseline. Goes in. Blocked by Trompke. Carson Trompke says, not in my house tonight, young man. Kisker had a great move along the baseline, but Trompke blocked it. Baker to inbound it. Box set out of the Falcons. Going to get it in. Kisker lays it up. We're tied. 12 points for Adam Kisker. We're tied at 57 with a minute 6 left in the ball game. Now a minute left. Ruggles back to Trompke. Trompke's going to drive. Lays it up off the glass. It won't go. Brohdey Wood skies for another rebound. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he was going back up. Brohdey Wood on the night right now has 13 points. He is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Tied at 57, 54.9 left in the game. And Brohdey Wood to shoot 2. Gets the ball from the referee. Takes his dribbles, puts a shot up, and he misses the first one. Trojans been ice cold from the charity stripe. Just 2 of 7 tonight. Second one's on the way. He misses them both. And the rebound comes down. Ruggles fights for it. It goes off Unrain. It's going to be Trojan basketball. Great hustle by Creighton Ruggles. And Coach Shepard wants to take a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here. 57 apiece with 53.1 seconds left. Let's thank Party Electric, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runza, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Public Power District, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, and Webb's Oilfield Service, along with Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, bringing you tonight's ball game. 57 apiece, 53 seconds left in the ball game. And Medicine Valley and Southwest are headed to overtime. They're tied at 53 apiece after regulation. So a great game going on between those two teams. Have not heard any score updates from Juanita Palisade. That's who the Trojans play tomorrow night in Cambridge. That game will start at 6:30. Taco John's pregame show is set to start at around 6:10. Ruggles going to get it in. Gets in the backcourt to Trompke. Trompke going to work against Jackson Unrain. Tied at 57. 49 seconds left in the ball game. Trompke on the left wing. Going to skip pass it over to Ahlemeyer. Goes through his hands, but Ruggles able to run it down. Now back to Ahlemeyer on the right wing. Up top, Trompke working against Unrain. 35 seconds left. Tied at 57. Trompke kicks it to Ahlemeyer. Free throw line jumper. Got it! Brady Ahlemeyer red hot tonight. He's got 16 points. He has not missed a shot. 59-57 with 23 seconds left. Trojans by 2. Timeout by the Falcons. We'll take one with them. Trojans up 59-57. 21.1 left in the game. Falcons with the ball when we come back right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Spend your New Year's Eve with the Tri-Valley Medical Foundation in the Cambridge Community Building. Social hour at 5 with a prime rib dinner to follow. And 7:30 to midnight, enjoy dueling pianos. $75 for dinner and entertainment, $25 for entertainment only. Or get a table for 8 guests for $5.50. Share in the silent and live auctions through the night with proceeds from this fundraiser to benefit the purchase of a cryosurgical system. Reserve your spots now with a call to Jamie Vaughn's at 697-1176 or email foundation@trivalleyhealth.com.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Warren back here with you live from Hitchcock County High School in Trenton. August Miller back at the studios. Emma Cook doing a fabulous job as usual. 59-57 your score. The Trojans with a 2-point lead after Brady Ahlemeyer hit his 15th, 16th point from the free throw line. Little jumper from that free throw line. 21.1 seconds left. The Falcons have the ball going left to right. They're at the volleyball line high, their side of the floor. Baker to inbound it. Box set at the box here. It's Unrain with it. Top of the key, left side, Hawkswell. Got to try to, he traveled. Hawkswell guarded there by Creighton. Ruggles travels. Ruggles with great defense there for the Trojans. 16.4 left. 59-57. Ruggles to inbound it. Going to get it into Trompke. Trompke guarded by Unrain. He's fouled. Jackson Unrain picks up his first foul tonight. Just the third team foul. Or is that the fourth? They're still not shooting free throws, though. That is the third foul. Both teams with 3 here. Nope, that's their fourth. That's the Hitchcock County's fourth. So now the Trojans will shoot free throw. Beasley checks into the ballgame. Parker Johnson will go out for the Falcons. They're going to double team Trompke. So now the officials are talking here. I don't know what the discussion is. That is the fourth team foul. First on Unrain. I don't know what the discussion is by the officials. Was there a missed foul somewhere? Right. Okay, they're talking. So, nothing changes. So we're back here on the floor. Ruggles to inbound it. They're going to double team Trompke. Going to get it into Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer on the right side. Going to dribble around. And he's going to be fouled, and Unrain's going to pick up the foul here. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Brady Ahlemeyer will go to the free throw line. Unrain picks up his second. Ahlemeyer to shoot 2 now. Going to pull everybody off the free throw line. Ahlemeyer's going to stand up there by himself for the Trojans. 4 Falcons are up there, but Ahlemeyer to shoot 2. First one, swish. 17 for Brady Ahlemeyer. Leads the Trojans. Unrain leads all scorers with 22. 3-point ball game now. It makes this one be tough for the Falcons with 10 seconds left. Ahlemeyer hits it. He has not missed a shot all night. Here's Hawkswell. Across the timeline. Turns. Kicks it off to Parker Johnson. Down the corner. Kisker for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Trompke. That's going to do it. He's going to be fouled with 0.4 seconds left. The Trojans are going to hang on to survive this one as they lead at 61-57. Trompke will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on number 3, Jace Hawkswell, his 4th, but it won't matter. 0.4 seconds left. The Trojans are going to win this one. Trompke just going to try to pad his stats now. Add to his scoring total. He's got 11 points, all of them in the first half. He has not scored here in the second half. Pretty good team effort here by the Trojans tonight. Trompke's first one short. Man, the Trojans have missed free throws tonight. Let's hope that's not a season-long thing. Trompke gets it back. Shots on the way. He got that one. 12 points for Carson Trompke, and that's going to end the ball game. 62-57, the Trojans hang on to win by 5. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your your Crivelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
At Hoberty, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hoberty. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Crivelli Physical Therapy postgame show. Crivelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Crivelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the stats for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Hitchcock County Falcons, Adam Kisker had 12 points. He was 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Jace Hawkswell with 8, 2 of 2 also. David Beasley with 3. Jack Baker did not score. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Ashton Parker Johnson with 12. He went 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. And Jackson Unrain with 22 points tonight. He went 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Falcons go 8 of 13, 62%. On the night. Foul-wise, Adam Kisker, David Beasley both had 1, 2 for Jackson Unrain, and 4 apiece for Jace Hawkswell and Ashton Parker Johnson. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke had 12 points. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Creighton Ruggles with 3. He was 0 of 2. Ben Hoberty had 12 points, most of them in the second half. He had 8, I believe, all in the fourth quarter here, as he really did a great job in that fourth quarter, keeping the Trojans in it. Brady Ahlemeyer, I do not believe the young man missed a shot all night. He had 18 points. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Iced the game there with his 2 free throws there late here in the fourth quarter. Hodge Rayburn with 3, and Brohdey Wood added 13. He was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Braden Miller added 1 point. He was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Trojans go 5 of 12, just 42% from the charity stripe tonight. Foul-wise, Carson Trompke had 3, Creighton Ruggles with 4, Brady Ahlemeyer with 3, Brohdey Wood with 4, Braden Miller with 1, and Hodge Rayburn fouled out of tonight's ball game. 62-57, your final score. The Trojans won the first quarter 19-9. Were outscored 11-7 in the second quarter, but they led 26-20 at halftime. Got outscored in the third quarter 22-20, still led by 4, 46-42, and then outscored the Falcons by 1 there in the fourth quarter 16-15 to make the final score 62-57. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with more of your Crivelli Physical Therapy postgame show. We'll have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome triple stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hoberty. Learn more at therightseed.com.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio back here live. Trent Forum live here at Trenton High School. Alex Miller back at the studios of McCook. This is your Cribelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Once again, final score 62-57 in favor of the Trojans. And as I said, I'm Trent Forum. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach got off to a great start and then hung on at the end for the win.
Yeah, it was kind of a game of runs, and we knew it was going to be that way because when they can get into their press, they're pretty good at it. They're pretty good at finding ways to tip passes and go get layups. So when they scored, then they got into their press, then they'd score again, then they get into their press, and it was going to roll for them. That's what happened that second quarter, and for times in that third quarter. But when we were able to get stops, we were pretty efficient in the half court against their defense, and that was a huge. It just buoyed us all night, because we got in some foul trouble and we couldn't play as aggressive on defense as we wanted to. Right. We were giving them some easy ones, so we had to make sure we were coming down and scoring, and we found ways to attack it. Just really, really proud of the boys for how they attacked tonight's game. Yeah,
you talk about the offense. Let's talk first about a little sophomore you got going right now, Brady Ahlemeyer. I don't think he missed a shot all night. Ended up with 18 points to lead you in scoring, 14 or 15 of them in the second half, and really right down the stretch he really got hot for you guys.
Yeah, he'll try to convince you that was an alley-oop to Brohdey on that floater, but I think he did miss one shot. But no, he was incredible all night. He did a good job of handling the pressure. He did a good job on defense until he got a couple fouls, and then we had to switch him on to some different guys. But just ice water in his veins. Hit a couple threes, and he was getting a little bit frustrated because we weren't finding him as much as we probably should have. But whenever he had the chances, he took advantage, and we kind of kept that little play in our back pocket. We knew we could get him that little free throw line jumper, and they kind of looked over a couple times like, can we run it? Can we run it? And I just had a feeling that it might come down to something like that at the end, and. We knew we were going to want to get Brady that shot, and he knocked it down and then made the 2 free throws to finish it as well. Yep, and a couple of guys that played very well for you in the second half offensively. Ben Hoberty, he had 8 points in the second half. I think all of them there in the fourth quarter maybe, as he kind of kept you guys afloat there. And Brohdey Wood also added 11 points in the second half. Both of them guys kind of quiet in the first half, but woke up in the second half and had a big second half for you. Yeah, I thought we were a little bit reliant on the deep ball in the first half, and it got us that nice lead. But then in that second quarter, we started missing them, and they got into their press a little bit more, and we kind of told them at halftime, we're going to have to find different ways to score. And the offensive boards were something we thought we could take advantage of coming in. They attacked the glass really hard and kind of took that away in the first half, but we kind of just wore them down, kept going. Brohdey had a couple nice and ones on the putbacks, and then Ben just did a really nice job both on the putbacks and just working out of that high post against their zone. Early on the defensive end, you were holding them to one shot, one and out. I mean, they kind of got a few offensive rebounds after that, but overall, I think guys played pretty good off the glass. Yeah, I think so too. It's tough to rebound when the ball's going through the net, and that's what it was doing most of the night. So, but yeah, early on, I thought that the rebounding keyed our transition game, and that's really what got us that nice lead in the first quarter. And then it came back or swung back our way in the fourth quarter with those putbacks just being absolutely huge down the stretch. Tomorrow night, going to take on the Juanita Palisade Broncos, home opener for you guys. Talk to us about the Broncos, what you know about them, and how do you guys come out with the W tomorrow? Yeah, they're going to be improved. They had a lot of young guys playing a lot of minutes last year. They have a new coach as well. which is never ideal on the second night of the season.
Right.
We will get their film, but we're not really sure what they're going to be running. They could come out and press us for 32 minutes, and we'd have to be better than we were tonight against that. But it'll be interesting just to see what their style is this year. Sutherland is a really good player. He had 10 and 5 against us last year. I believe he's a junior as a sophomore last year. And they got some guards who can shoot it. They're all a little bit bigger. Ashton Wheeler is one of those guards who's just a little bit bigger, kind of a different look than we really have. Our guards are all pretty small, and so he'll be a tough challenge. But we just I told the guys in the locker room, it's not like football. You don't get a week to celebrate. We're back to work. We got to get back to it tomorrow. We got to bring the same defense that we had early on. Take away some of the fouls, and then just keep the offensive efficiency going. Because I thought we just took good shots all night. We found guys in spots where they could succeed, and we just got to make sure we bring that again tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the season opening win, and let's go get another one tomorrow night.
Yep, let's do it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break. We'll come back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
MNB, that means a difference. MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, that means a difference. MNB.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you along with August Miller back at the studio. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Final score once again, Cambridge 62, Hitchcock County 57. Leading scorer for the Falcons was Jackson Unrain with 22 points. He led all scorers tonight. For the Trojans, it was Brady Ahlemeyer, followed by Brohdey Wood with 13, and Ben Hoberty added 12, as did Carson Trompke. Players of the game tonight for the Trojans is going to be Brady Ahlemeyer. Coach can say what he wants. I think that was a pass to Brohdey Wood on that one, so I don't think he missed a shot all night. He was 18 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw. And if he did, he only missed one, and that's still a pretty dang good night when you're shooting that many times. So Brohdey Wood added 13 points. He had a ton of rebounds tonight for the Trojans, also a couple of block shots and a couple of steals inside. So Brohdey Wood had a very good night. 13 points, 11 of them in the second half. Just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. You'll have to work on that a little bit. Trojans just went 5 of 12 overall tonight. Once again, they win this one, 62-57. Back tomorrow night here on 102.1 KZMC. We'll have the Cambridge Trojans and the Juanita Palisade Broncos. Taco John's pregame show is set for 6:10. Of course, everything depending on how the JV games go, but it's set for 6:10 with girls tip-off set for 6:30 and boys action to follow tomorrow night. So join us here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Got a lot of basketball coming up. Next Tuesday, the Southern Valley comes to Cambridge, and then next Friday they're off to Arnold. So, I mean, with just basketball after basketball after basketball. A lot of things coming up here on 102.1. So we're going to wrap things up for tonight for all the folks at Hometown Family Radio. For August Miller back at the studio doing a fabulous job. The Trent train's going to head out of the station and head for home, and we'll see you tomorrow night on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bronick Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farmers Co-op and Grain Supply, Fall Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Go Light, Happy's Feed Store and Fuel Center, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Hardy Electric, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Public Power District, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.